Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, you're live with me, David W3802. Just doing a quick headset check. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, you're live with me, David W. So that's working fine. Yeah, so it's been a really busy month, guys. Real busy. We've got lots to go through, lots to say, as per the title. Pretty much we're going to start with Destiny, first of all, with the Rise of Iron. We never even discussed that shit. Yes, I don't think I did, I can't remember, but it has to be the best DLC there is. There's no other. Let me just sort out my settings properly, because I've just realised I've not done that. Display settings, we don't want that. There we go, that way I can see what you're commenting. I don't have to wear the headset and the voice. I might put the headset on, my ears are getting cold. It's fucking cold lately, have you noticed that? But anyway, yeah, so Destiny, the best DLC that there has to be for that whole entire series so far. Great play, the swords in it, great storyline. Exactly what I said, guys. Did you see that big fucking atlas that was in the middle? Just they called it a Siva? It's too much of a coincidence, that shit, you know. They've got to get that shit sorted, because it's, what would you say, it's blase. What's this? Hello graphics, yes, we're doing open talk. Yeah, so it is the best DLC there is out there just now for Destiny. It's going really well as far as I know. Haven't completed the raid yet. I know, disappointing. I haven't really been focused on it. Like a week after getting it, everybody was still leveling it up. We gave it our best bash, but we were too low of a light level. Now everybody's got the juice. Now everybody's moving up the light levels. I went in a wee bit of a thingy, but never mind. Let's just crack on with it. We will get there and we will get it done. So that's the plan for next week. Starting from Monday, I'm going to be looking at doing the raids more often, playing a little bit more Destiny, things like that, and then at nights focusing on WWE. So mornings all consist of the last thing I'm going to speak about. You'll find that out. So yeah, this last thing I'm going to speak about, hidden down there, you might have spotted it. So we're just going to do that in the mornings from about 12 till 2 just now, because every morning, as you know, I wake up at 9, spend the first 3 hours looking for work. That is the main priority just now, is looking for work for 3 hours of the day, you know. After that, then for the next 3 hours we're going to do a wee bit of VR, depending on how things are going to go. That might only last a week, depending on how games and that go. Might just try and platinum all the stuff I've got on that. That would be really good of a challenge, locking that in there. So then from 3 till 6 is probably going to be raiding, maybe a wee bit of WWE before Stew and all that gets on. Then when Stew hits on, go from 6 till 9, or from 6 to 11, whenever they go to sleep. That'll be for raiding, getting Destiny done, bounties, shit like that. And then the last part of the day is going to consist of WWE again. Excuse me, I just had some, just had a chipper. It's just on the back of my teeth. It's a wig. It's not a wig. So yeah, so that's Destiny. That's how things are going to go with that. I'm going to raid. Yes, I know that's only up until I start my work experience. Then after that, things are going to change. That's next week's plan. At the end of next week, I'll probably have a different plan, because I will be doing the work experience. I know these things, Graphics. Just stop trying to take over. You will be putting a time out. Listen and learn. This is how things are run. So, the next part that I wanted to discuss was, of course, WWE. What a great game. the best way, the best WWE out in ages. My one disappointment in it is the fact they didn't get people to speak. You know, why do all that interaction and stuff when the only two people that speak is Paul Heyman? Fucking Albert! Paul Heyman and Albert. They're the only two that I can remember speaking just now. Even when Triple H came out, I was thinking, yes, we're actually going against him. I am the game. We are the authority. Blah. But no, we didn't get any of that shit. Instead, we've got Reed, and you know my thoughts on reading. I fucking hate reading. Albert's the guy with the 3 piercings there. Prince Albert. Look him up. So yeah, that's really annoying, is the reading part of it. Also, people were saying a lot more about different creations. The fact you're being able to create your own taunts and able to create your own finishers. That's not actually in it. So that's a wee bit of a disappointment. But everything else in it is exactly what we were hoping for. The backstage brawling, fighting through the crowds. I haven't done a Hell in a Cell or a ladder match yet. I've got to get mask and gear for that, but I'm focusing quite a lot on the WWE, on the career side of it, and just working my way through the matches. Couple of glitches online that are really, really annoying is the X glitch. Now, anybody who uses this, right, uses this is, in my eyes, scum. To take advantage of people in the pin glitch. Yes, you're going to lose some too, obviously, if it happens to you, but let's not focus on the online side of it. I'm not. DW, the wrestling group community that I'm part of, the DVW, Death Valley Wrestling Community, we've even postponed our starting date until they get this fixed. So that's a wee bit of a disappointment, but at the same time, I'm glad that choice was made. It gave it an opportunity to do things and give them a chat for us to learn it and stuff like that. So that's going to be really good. But yeah, it's a wee bit more on Destiny, because the storyline in it is so good. There's a really, really good moment in one of the last missions where the ghost just sort of starts speaking to you. Not anyone, just you, and it's a really close, intimate moment. Right, Graphics, that's it. You're getting put in a timeout. You've got... Stop just commenting. Final warning, Graphics. If you carry on, you're getting put in a timeout. Let other people have a chance. Because for the last 10 minutes, it's been you. And that's all I ever have is you. And nobody ever wants just you. If they wanted you, they would go to your channel. Okay? Be good. Right, so yeah, Destiny, it's got a really, really good storyline. A really good moment when the ghost is just speaking to you and things like that. No, there's other people watching as well, Graphics. You not seen the counter going up and down? I do. I look at my viewer counter. I make sure people are coming to see me. You know, because I want to feel the love from them. So yeah, it's the weapons in it. I'm really annoyed they didn't bring back the icebreaker. That's one of the disappointments. The new clothing and armor, stuff like that's really, really good. Not really any new passengers. You know, so it's quite a interesting thing. Like side quests and that, just your basic ones. The Forge, is it? Not the Forge. Yeah, it's the Forge. It's really good. It's a lot better than the Elder, the one in the Dreadnought and shit like that. But it's got some good things in it. The reward drop's still shitty. I don't know why it's called the LFG god. Not LFG god, the fucking RNG god. It should be called the RNG devil. You know, a fucking piece of shit. Just drops like crap all the time. Stuff you don't want, don't need. Lower light level. It's just bollocks as always. But yeah, WWE, it's good. You've got. I want to know how I get my Booker T moves. I've had to change some of the movesets and that. If you haven't noticed, it's not the same alpha as what I had been using, but he's better. He looks cooler. The modifications you can do in the bodies isn't great. You can't really do much creation, which is quite a disappointment because WWE had such a good creation thing. You could do so much with it, but it's not as good as what it used to be, which is a massive die. You know, no, not Booker T's moveset. I haven't changed. I said Alpha's moveset. Listen, you know, which is okay. You know, it's giving me something else to work with. The Bronco Buster sucks. I'm gonna have to change that to sound more powerful, because yeah, I might just change it to Stingface. I don't know. But yeah, we'll work on some things with that. Just plodding along with it, really. You know, just saying. But it's going to be interesting. I am trying to postpone the big secret, the big thing till later on. For those of you who haven't seen it, you've probably all seen it, the big thing. But you know, it's one of those things you just gotta love. Screw it, let's bring it out. Here it is. My VR. Which I think I just broke. There we are. So that's it. It's not much when you haven't got anything on. But my god, it is good. Like nothing I've ever experienced. And I've been gaming for 23 years. I've played thousands upon thousands of games. I've done... I remember these back in the 90s. Similar things where you had like buttons on here and you could fire and things like that, or you had a little joystick that was connected to it and that, and they were crap by comparison to these. You know, they were archaic. You know, I'm using the word archaic in the terms of well, actually it was 23 years I should say. Thanks for pointing that out, Graphic. You know, it's so good. It's just phenomenal. I couldn't believe it. Like the only thing I can say about it is that the resolution isn't as sharp as what we're used to. It's more like what I'm looking at just now, and probably the same as you. Little bits of spotty, a little bit gritty. Remember back in the 90s when you played adventure games, and like you would be looking at something like this, and it would have like a white line around it, and that white line would sometimes jiggle just a little bit. Just a little bit. It would just jiggle, but when everything is just that little jiggy, little jiggy, little jiggy. You know, it's awfully, you know, yeah. You know, right, so the term archaic, I was meaning more like when you went into an arcade and you had the joysticks and you would fight against people when you'd be tapping that sort of screen, compared to what you went home. When you went home you had your Mario, it was just one flat thing, you know. And then nowadays, you know, you can wander about, you can look around, but you're still looking at one spot. You know, it's not really interactive. You're not. That's what I've been missing, is actual interactive. To actually feel as though I'm picking that thing up. To feel as though. Now that just may be my imagination now I'm getting older. It's just not as sharp as what it was when I was younger. Because when I was younger, when I played games, I got that feeling as, oh well, I'm picking up that object. I'm the one swinging that. Now, I don't really feel that. I felt as though I was just sitting back here, wiggling my fingers. I didn't even have to look at the screen anymore to know what I was doing. into caring about it. And when I put this on, this here, and I haven't even tried the porn yet. I haven't even tried the porn. I want to try the porn. I'm going to try the porn later on. I'm going to try the porn, haven't I? You know it. I'm not going to stream you doing porn. But, it was so good when I was playing Batman and I felt, it was like nothing I've ever felt. You know, it was. I was Batman. that's what it was. I was doing the resolution scanners. I was throwing the. Okay, I went to look at another wand today. Now, these wands, if I can find my one, I'm not 100% sure where I've put it just now. Right, I've only got one part of the wand so far. You know, only one little bit, which is half of it. Which, you know, okay, fair enough, it worked fine with Batman, it did its job, but I would like two hands, you know, left belt, right belt, double throw, you know, that would have been cool to have. Unfortunately, they're £70? 70 fucking pounds! Now I've already spent yeah. And then on WWE it was another you know, and then I bought some of the VR stuff as well. You know, it's I don't have a job just now. My mum's got me this stuff, in all honesty. You know, I've asked her. This is my Christmas. I'm not getting any more Christmas presents. This is it. You know, this beautiful piece of technology that I love so much and I do, baby. That's my Christmas. It's taken my mum 4 or 5 months and I am eternally grateful for her for doing that. You know, I don't know how I'm ever going to pay her back. I'll have to find something she really wants and save up for 3-4 months and buy her it. You know, but at the end of the day, I can't afford that just now, you know, that's, everybody's just going, I'm rich, you're rich, how do you do this, how do you do that? This is my Christmas. That's how I do it. I'm not expecting anything else from my mother. I told her not to get me anything else. I don't want anything else from now up until Christmas. You know, it's one of those things, but at the end of the day, it was so worth it. It really was, even with the little resolution and stuff, even though that the Pro, you know, this is so good, you know, and I don't mind that this is my Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas. Last year I had 2 Christmases last year. One that never happened and I've forgotten about, and one that I cancelled. So, you know, that's my view on Christmas. It's just another day. But everybody likes to give people something and somebody likes to get something in return. So, yeah, this is my way of doing it. But yeah, it's so good. I can't wait to get more games. But I really, really wish... I might even look on eBay to see about another wand. Just one wand, that's all I need. Because I've got the other one. The other one works fine. It's the other one I need. You know, fiance actually, bitch. So yeah, it's one of those things that's so good to me. But at the end of the day, it's not. It's different. This is the thing. Gaming to me is relaxation. It's my life. It's what I do. I don't mind fucking about with this streaming stuff and shit like that. It started off as a way to annoy someone. As a laugh. As a joke. You know, you You guys can come, you guys can go. I don't really care. But at the end of the day, my games are always going to be with me and I'm always going to do them. Whether that be in Pokemon cards, whether that be in collecting the figurines, whether that be in the following the latest technology. And my mum understands that. My mum respects that. So my mum is willing to do things to do that. And I'm willing to sacrifice things for my game. And I've sacrificed a lot so I can continue gaming. And at the end of the day, I know I've got to get a job to continue gaming. And gaming is second to that. Just now, I'm a little bit distracted by it, but at the end of the day, I'm still applying for jobs every morning. I'm away to start work experience. I'm away to do other things. I'm applying for college and things like that because my qualifications don't match what I need for the university. So I'm away to do that. Instead, I'm taking the steps I need to do it. I've got to wait, which is the frustrating part. And this is more of a distraction till then. And I'll do it no matter what I put my mind to. I do it. I put my mind to doing this to piss somebody off, and I've already got 100 subscribers in 4 or 5 months. Maybe it's even less than that. I don't know. You know? Okay, yeah, maybe 5 of them might be gay fix there, but at the end of the day, that was his choice to do that. He wanted to do that. It might be just to process the process to me pissing off Matthew, but at the end of the day, it works. And you guys aren't going to know actually shit. You guys will learn a lot from just listening to me, watching me, about me. And some of you might get a little bit of leeway like Gayfix does here, because at the end of the day, he does help. He's an asshole. He knows he's an asshole. He likes to do exactly what I like to do, and he's found that he can't do it to me. Which is actually enjoyable for him because he's trying to work me more. Which is enjoyable for me because I like being pushed. I like to see how far somebody will actually go before they give up. And I never give up until somebody says, nah, you cannot do this anymore. If you do, you will be put in jail, you'll be prosecuted, or you will be... In fact, even then, sometimes it doesn't work. You know? So I will do it up until I've been told I can't anymore. That's why I gave up skating, because my knee wasn't taking it. The landings and things like that. My knee was a way to blow out for good. And it wouldn't be the first time that it's actually blown out. But this time we weren't going to be able to fix it. My hand is really, really fucked. Like... so badly, and I've had to sacrifice certain jobs, certain things in order to do that. My back, my lungs, all these little things I've had to sacrifice, and only because people have told me to stop. If I do, you will not be able to do anything else. And I'm always looking to do the next thing. So this is just part of the process. I've been told to stop. Well, I haven't been told to stop. I've been told I can't do what I love to do. So now I'm away to find something else that I love to do. And that's just part of life. That's just part of the way that things go. No, I'm not ending YouTube. That's not what I'm saying, Greyfix. Don't worry. You'll still have somebody to watch on a daily basis. Even when I do work every night, I come home and I will be doing this. So don't worry about that. I'm not going anywhere just now. I'm still enjoying doing this. No, I'm not going to end YouTube anytime. Like I said, I really enjoy doing this. It's got a weird therapy. You know, that when I've watched so many YouTubers and stuff do this type of thing and say it's a weird therapy. It gives them to somebody to speak to, even if there's nobody watching, even if there's nobody listening. It's weird. It's a thing like Star Trek doing like a daily. Doing like a personal log, stardate 246 blah 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 599. David's log, today I went out, bought the VR system for and I fell in love. Oh my god, I just fell in love. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Type deal. You know, it really is. It's so strange. Even having people like Gayfix who wind you up, who try and just come on to piss you off. You know, it's them that you sort of do it for, and I don't mind that. You know, I get into rambling sometimes, and it's good. It's a fine way just to do it. But you know, this VR, back to the VR, because that's where my focus is. I still can't get over how much that fucking wand was. Oh, that is annoying me so much. I want my wand. It's my wand. 70 to 80 pounds. It's ridiculous for a wand. 70 to 80 pounds. You know what you can do, Tesco? You can shove it up your fucking ass, because I'll look on eBay. In fact, I'll do one better than that. I'll get Stu to look on eBay. I didn't borrow anything. You know, it's yeah, I need to get. I'll get Stu to look on eBay, and I'll just give him the money, and he can order it, and I'll pick up from him. I'll give him an excuse to go and see him. Maybe even take out the VR for the kid to try. That'd be pretty cool. You know, it's going to be so good when actually that comes about, because the movement it's so real. I was playing that fucking asteroid one. What is it? Scavenger's Journey. Fuck me, that was good. I didn't feel good about killing the mother trying to protect her offspring, but it was still fucking amazing, just the way that I had to move the aim, and the aiming was tracking where pretty much I was looking, and it was so good. It was, and then being Batman with just that, I nearly fucking fell over. I wish I had that set up at the time when I was doing the dual streaming thing. I put my hand down to lean on a unit to get a better view of what was around it. There was no fucking unit there. I just about went straight through the fucking... Well, I did go straight through the table. You know, that was weird. Go through the table when there was no table. It was sort of like being a ghost. That's how it feels. It feels as though you're having an outer body experience. Or you're a hologram. A hologram projection. You know nothing can hurt you. You can't touch anything, but you can interact with your mind. And with this powerful thing here, you can do what you want. You can spawn things at any time. You can make them dance. You can do things. You can bring it in. You can shake it all about and make them jiggle. Take me back in. Oh, shit. You can take me back in all with the power of your mind. It's so good. It's just unbelievably immersive, controlling. At one point there was like I got shot somewhere here, and my brain actually made a pain signal to my eye, to this part of my head, in order to act out like there was I forgot I spawned these guys out. Come back here. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, and don't even get me started on their little minigame. They had the coolest minigame ever, when like they were jumping up on the things and you had to go and find them. I might go and play that again just now. I think that's the one I'll give my grandma a shot at playing. I'll just do the controlling of this. It was so good. It was just unbelievably good. I'm way turning on my light because it's getting quite dark. But yeah, there was a game, it was in the playroom, I believe it was, and you were just jumping about with one of those little guys that had spawned out just a minute ago, the little playbots. They had all been like attacked and stuff. It's just been able, like, if you turn around, everything turns around. You've seen it, I know you've seen it, I know you've watched it. It is so good. You know, yeah, it's getting into winter now, and a lot of these things that I use now actually need a light. So, but yeah, I never have lights on. They hurt my eyes, in all honesty. I don't like lights. That's why I'm like a gremlin, like, bright light, bright light. Bright light, bright light, bright light, bright light. I just automatically thought of Mario. But I'm going to put my mum in the shark encounter. You see, I'm going out. This is the thing. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be here. Tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming from a different location. I'm going out to my grandma's in Tarvis, my home village. No, I didn't buy that for you, Graphics. That was actually Morag's chair. That was my fiance's chair. That's whose chair that was. Now it's Smokey's chair. This is Smokey's chair. And now that I've done that and patted on that, he's probably going to come running. So tomorrow I'm going to be streaming from a different location. Tomorrow I'm going to be at my hometown Tarvis. No, that's not what I said. I didn't say that! Fuck you, Graphics! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you sideways on a horse back. Right, so yeah, I'm going to be streaming from Tarvis, my grandma's house. Because not only am I going to be using this beautiful piece of technology that I love, I'm going to be giving my grandma, my granddad, and my mum all a shot. And I'm going to stream them live! I'm going to take the laptop, I'm going to take my PS4, I'm going to take the whole setup out, clean it down, take it out, have a laugh. It's going to be tops. It's going to be a laugh. They won't know they're on stream. That's the thing. I might not tell them that they're actually going to be on live stream. I'll just be like saying, oh, it's just part of the imaging process, you know, the way that the cameras have to align to capture your movements of your body type deal. But, so, my granddad, I think I'm going to give him the London Heist one. I think he'll like that, either that Batman. He'll either like to be Batman or in the London Heist. I'm just worried about the end of the Batman one, giving it for him, because I don't know how his old thicker is, you know. That last scene made me fucking shit myself, and if it made me shit myself, I wonder how he's going to be. My grandma, I'm going to give her probably that little Playbot one where the little evil guys came down and jump about. And my mum, I'm not too sure. She's probably going to get either Space Odyssey with the one hand, or she's going to get the one where you dive down and the shark comes at you, and that I think she'll really, really like that one, because I just want to learn with the shark. Either that, I'll give her the asteroid one, because she is actually quite good on the controller if she can remember the buttons. If not, I can just work the buttons for her. Either way, it works out fine. Yeah, it's going to be good. I know it is. It's going to be one of those things that you're not going to want to miss. I'm going out there in about 12, so you can just watch it later and that. Little changes that have been happening. I changed my description in the profile. There's now, because thanks to Graphics. This is why I keep Graphics around, even though he's a little pain in the fucking ass. there's the description has changed now that I'm not working in that. It just has a little bit more in depth about what we do on a day-to-day basis and things like that just now, and certain rules that you guys will have to follow. If not, I'm just going to ban you. They're written down now, so that's it. But yeah, apart from that, not much else has changed. Smoke is doing fine. He's just plodding away. He likes this toy. This toy's fucking awesome. I like the motor like that. Just watch him come running. Smokey! He must be sleeping. Oh well. Watch him just appear around the corner. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. I am going to be starting a work experience, as we said earlier. That's next week at some point. I hear him. Here he is, look at that. Look at him. Live, Smokey. Thought you killed it. Thought you killed it. Thought you killed it. So yeah, look at him. Look at him sneaking about. You see him? So yeah, this is pretty much what's going to be happening. On WWE, let me give you an idea about what we're going to be doing in that. In the DW, the way that I'm going to be working it is I'm working on the career mode first, trying to get all the trophies on that. Then I'll be doing the universe, and then in between all that, I'll do all the online stuff. Once that ping glitch is fixed, that ping glitch is a pain in the fucking ass. It needs fixed so badly. It needs just fixed. I don't know what they need to do to it, but they need to do something. A DVW update. Okay. Pretty much DVW is Death Valley Wrestling. They are a group of people who it's led by two people. I'm not going to give their names out just because I don't know if they're right to, so I'm not going to. And they pretty much are in charge of this. They've set down certain rules that you've got to follow and things like that. So you won't see all my normal dirty tactics like dirty pins, rolling out the rings, things like that. It's a straight up fair wrestling. You could probably get yourself disqualified by a steel chair if you wanted to. I didn't see that in the rules anywhere, you know. Technically you still lose. But yeah, so they have decided not to have any events until the ping glitch is fixed, and that way everybody gets a fair chance. It gives them a chance to practice, get used to it, things like that. They've just, I think they've made their championship, which looks really, really cool. I believe we're going with my area that I built, that you guys will probably be able to see. If you look back on one of the streams, I'm sure I made it a certain video, and which will be pretty cool. We can do singles matches against them if I wish, like ladder, table, submission, shit like that, but at the end of the day, it's not as good when you just can't pin someone. What else? I think a lot of the spaces are taken now. I think there's maybe only 2 or 3 wrestlers actually left to pick from that, so it's a nice big roster of all your favourite superstars that's going to be on there. Which is really cool, you know. It'll bring a lot of variety to when you're actually fighting them. It won't just be dropkick guys all the time, you know. You'll be fighting Big Show some of the times, and other guys. Lex Luger, I think Lex Luger might have been picked. I'm not 100% too sure. You'll just have to wait and see. There's something I was wanting to say about the wrestling, but it's just It's probably about the speaking, you know, and the choices and that. It's okay. I mean, somehow I skipped NXT completely. Hey, baby. What are you saying, boy? You coming to say hi to the audience, are you? It was a good match. It was a good match. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what else it was. That speaking thing is really just bugging me though, because it's a good way to build up those viewpoints, but it's really boring just sitting there having to read something when they could have had like a voice on it. I don't know why they didn't just put a voice on it. It would have been a lot more entertaining and a lot better for everyone. But that's me. It wasn't really up to me, unfortunately. Tough shit, eh? Like I say, I love this system. I am going to give WWE a try in this, just to see what it is actually like. Oh, and I am going to give Destiny a try in VR, because I don't know how that'll be. I don't know if it'll just be like that black screen again with like black everywhere else and just a flat bit there, or if it'll like curve it around a little bit so you've got maybe look a little bit more. I doubt it though. I don't think they're really built for VR systems. But yeah, it's so comfortable to actually just sit having it on. You would be really surprised how comfortable this is on your head. I mean, you see me adjusting it a lot like that, and that's generally just for the resolution. And I'll need to go back and look at some of the videos to see if the resolution's okay on them, or if it's showing a false positive, you know, if they're making all the graphics look brilliant through everything else, and then in this it's sort of just a wee bit AI squinty. God, I wonder what would happen if I turned this on, if I could actually see myself with it on. You know? That'd be actually really cool, just to see myself with it on. Oh wow, I can! Gay fixed fire, pretend to be two people. The one problem I do have with this is the amount of times you've got to like dust it after. Yeah, I've got a feeling that playing WWE in this would be really, really cool. I could just lean back, but at the same time, it wouldn't really work because everything else would be blank around. It would make it just so more. Hey, Smokey, I see you down there. You know, looking at myself with this on is actually really, really quite strange. I didn't really know what to expect with this on like this. Yeah, this is kind of like the Wii just now. A real close up of a TV screen. Like literally, I'm seeing myself like through these, but when I turn around, it's just black. It makes you feel really quite isolated and cold. What are you yawning at, cat? And to be honest, it's a lot more effort to look about this screen than it is to look about here. Here's a lot easier. So yeah, let's turn this off just now. Yeah, that's not actually a VR system. That's bullshit. That thing's. That's just a close up of your fucking phone. You may as well do fucking this. You know, like you do that and it'll work just the same. But yeah, it's one of those things. I really do love that headset. It's so sleek as well. I mean, just look at it. I mean, you guys won't be able to see the detail, but there's like little PlayStation markers there and nothing else there. But this is such a smooth, silky thing. You know, it's so. It's not. I wouldn't like to say it's sturdy because I know it's not. I know some people have broken it when they're just taking it out of the box. I don't know how they did that, but they did it. But the design of it's not only like smart, it's ingenious. I mean, it's got two ways to set up the head. You've got this little button at the back that you use to be able to make your straps wider. You let it go, and then you can turn it in the other direction. So you're meant to. Right, down here you've got a little speaker for voice commands and things like that and extra sound. Here is this. Now that is so handy, especially when you're just wanting to quickly look for something. So say you're wearing it. You've got it on, all tight in that. I can't see nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. That's because of the sleek little rubber bits suck in on your head. The pressure pad helps, and this locks in. Now, so this, but when you just want to look for something, you can do that. Then when you do this, you can see out through these bits. Not really much at the sides unless you do that. Like push in these little floppy bits to see sideways. Or you can just do that, till it up slightly, and then you have full view. In fact, you don't even need to tip it up slightly. In fact, just doing that works fine. Just go down a wee bit more. You can see everything through these. To be honest, I wouldn't like to drop it. You know, I really wouldn't recommend dropping it. But at the same time, it is so sleek and just grips you. It's like nothing I've ever played. The future has come. It really has. I mean, it's so just, oh, it's so sleek and so just delightful to have on your head. And to be honest, that's also a cool thing. Whenever you, it also has like a little auto lock thing where it like pulls down automatically, so it readjusts back to its original size. So each time you've got to unscrew it. Slightly annoying, but it makes for a better fit. But I also got these. They don't look like much, but these are actually specifically designed to fit with this. Hence why they've got the white stripe around them. And the black in that. Now this is what I find quite interesting. Is that you do this. So it fits on. Now people were saying you're going to have a lot of cables behind you. Oh, it comes with an awful lot of cables. Yes and no. I mean, it's got an adapter here for volume, and that turns it on. You can mute the mic, and it plugs in automatically straight into that bit, safe having it into there, which is handy. But the amount of cables that do come with it, yeah, okay, it looks like a lot. You've got a weird box here that converts these two cables into something here, fills it along the lines down to a box that then splits into another two cables, two HDMIs at the back, one for the PlayStation, one for the TV. That's simple enough, you know, the one for the PlayStation, one for the TV. Of course it's going to have some sort of connection to them both. So the one to the PlayStation links up to the one to the TV. Simples! No pro. Actually, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no problem. I think that's right. Is it PlayStation VR TV? Yeah, PlayStation VR both to the TV. Sorry, in a main plug. Then you've got, like I say, it converts into two separate cables with a really, really, really good length. I must say, you know, it's quite a long cable, and I think that's what people were most concerned about. But at the end of the day, I want a long, if I'm going to get a cable, I want a long cable. I don't want a shitty little cable that I can't even fucking reach my fucking phone when it's plugged in, you know? I mean, I don't want that shitty little thing. I want a big ass long fucking cable, and I've missed big ass fucking long cables. I'm a cable guy. I like my cables. If you don't like cables, well, I'm warning you. Now. You will be banned. Permanently. I don't care. I will permanently ban your ass. Are you surprised you've got no friends? You wonder why you get bullied. No. No. And on that note, guys, I'm going to go and hit someone with a steel chair. Actually, no. I said as per Monday. I think, do I do VR? Do I do WWE? 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 Which one do I do? WWE. People will moan about my headset. But okay, you got it. To be honest, VR's getting a lot more views. And I don't want to do anything that you want to do, graphics. I'm going to do some VR. Might actually just do some Destiny. No. If they get a raid team, I'll do Destiny. But I'm going to play WWE. Because I'm going to spend a long time on this tomorrow. So I'll save it for then. It's WWE time, folks. Right. So this has been Open Talk with me. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. I will catch you all very, very soon. But I'm going to play some WWE. Thanks for watching.